Okay, Aries. This is going to be a general reading for you guys for this upcoming week. And this week, I believe I'm going to start off here with my Chinese fortune cookie oracle cards here. Okay, so for Aries, this upcoming week, commitment. Okay. It says a commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. Okay. Make you feel better. Let's see. Now I'm using this deck this week. Okay. For Aries, the upcoming week. And if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, I would really appreciate that. And at the end, if you liked it, if you want to give it a like, that would be cool. And some of you may know, especially if you watch my channel, that every sign has a power color. And yours is red. So far, these cards are going pretty much along with what the little oracle says here, which they usually do. Okay. Wow. Okay, Aries. This might be one of the best readings I've done for you guys. All right. Oh, is this cut off? I hope my cards aren't cut off. They might be cut off just a little bit here in the corner. I suppose I can move them all up. But anyways, all right. So you guys have a lot of great cards here. In fact, two of the best cards, in my opinion, in the whole deck you have here. Or actually three. Wow, okay. So, let me just see. You have water signs, air signs, fire signs here. And just looking at the cards here for a minute. It's not really a sign that stands out more. I mean, some people would say that Leo might stand out, which is a fire sign. Okay. And I'm just looking at the numbers here. So, okay. The first card here is the Ace of Cups. So, right away here it shows new emotional experiences. This can be, it's usually love. It can be deep friendships. From the cards I see here, it looks like it's about love. It could be, for some, it could be a new home. Or maybe it says that you have a home with the person that you're having this emotional experience with. But the card is about emotional happiness. It's to home and family. So maybe that's where the home's coming in, or something to do with the home coming in here. But it looks like there might be some wonderful coincidences out of the blue. And for a lot of you, this is a chance to start over. And for others, that if you're in a relationship with somebody, or not, but it says an emotional issue has been resolved. So for some of you, maybe there's issues and now it's resolved, and that person you must have a home with, because it's the home thing here coming up. All right, so next here, 7 of Swords. So this card can be about betrayal or some type of maybe dishonesty. I don't know if this is with you or with somebody around you. You would probably know. If it's not you, then it's somebody around you. But it shows that there might have been some trickery or something that took place, or maybe some that's taking place. Looks like for some of you, it could also just be embarrassing secrets, by the way. Maybe somebody, you or someone, has embarrassing secrets, and that can come across as dishonesty sometimes. So some of you, settling down is actually the last thing on your mind. That's for a select few of you. Others of you, looks like you are settling down. It's going to be happiness and all that. Or you are settled down or something here. You have all great cards here, except for that one. 7 of Swords, it's not that great, but all the rest are. All right, next here, you have the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups here, this card shows happily ever after. So this is one of my favorite cards here, but it's happily ever after. It's loving relationships if you have kids, with your kids, or with your family, with your significant other. It's security, it's stability. For some, it's happy marriage, but it is living the dream. And if you're not right this minute, you will be, looks like, very soon. And some of you might be interested in artful pursuits. Okay, next here, the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands can be plans for marriage. And it's harmony, and it's being satisfied with things that you've accomplished so far. For some also that are in a relationship, can be that passion gets reignited in the bedroom. So maybe an emotional issue being resolved and passion gets reignited. And some of you may even have a newfound zest for life. Well, yeah, I mean, if emotional issues, if they get resolved, sometimes it does make you feel a whole lot better. And it shows good times ahead and celebrating. Next here's the Page of Cups. So the Page of, so this is a love reading for you guys this week. So with the Page of Cups here, this is about new romantic encounters. It can represent somebody who's sensitive, maybe a little bit moody, maybe even younger than you. But it's good news about a relationship. It says also to trust your feelings. A lot of you are highly intuitive. Or the other person's highly intuitive. I think this is you that's highly intuitive. And you might be a little younger than them, but that part I don't know if they're younger, if you're younger. It just comes up that it might be somebody a little younger. And it looks like sometimes people seek you out for advice and guidance. So maybe some of you are even doing this, tarot. Then some people might seek you out for guidance. Next here is the 9 of Cups. So that card says that wishes come true. Like I said, this is a great reading for you guys, and I'm not even done yet. Okay, so wishes come true. It's a card of good fortune, happiness, good news. sensual pleasures. It's accomplishments. It's a security. So you have, like I said, the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups here. And the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. But the best card in the whole deck is sitting here too. I haven't gotten to it yet. Okay, next here is the Hanged Man. So with the Hanged Man, it shows that some of you maybe you need rest. Maybe there's a temporary pause. Either you need rest or you want rest, or taking a temporary pause from something. Things right now could be a little bit at a standstill. Or maybe things have been at a standstill, and that's the emotional happiness, you know, things get fixed. So maybe things have been at a standstill, or maybe you've been taking a break from whatever the issue is, but it looks like it gets resolved. So it's also a card, some of you like accepting responsibility for things. And just know, like, have patience and know the value of right timing. It also says you can try and look at things from a different angle. Maybe that's what you've been doing. Okay, so next here is the Sun. So the Sun card, like I said, this is probably actually one of the best readings, like the happiest that I've done with all these cards here. So with the Sun card here, that is happiness, joy, success, security. It's magical opportunities. And it says that any issues that held you back, they are now cleared, and you have the energy to move forward now. Also says that for some, new love is in the air, and for others that are with somebody, can be a sweet honeymoon phase. So the card says all is well. Next here is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, this is about inner strength, and it shows that you're strong, independent, and a lot of you are, some of you are mature single women. Others, you don't have to be a woman, but that's generally the Queen of Swords represents that as a mature single woman, somebody that could be divorced. But again, some of you single, some of you with somebody. It doesn't have to be that you are single. It just represents that type. But it does show that you're brilliant and that you're not emotionally needy. And it looks like you're the type of person, like I said, that you can see the humor in difficult situations. And your intuition is spot on. And it also looks like your family is precious to you. Very witty. Okay. So at the end, I usually pull an extra tarot card. But this week I'm going to pull, I haven't used these in a while, they're the Dragon Oracle cards. And the reason I'm going to use these this week is since I have the Bruce Lee on my thumbnail there. He was always, his nickname was the Little Dragon. So I am using my Dragon Oracle cards. Okay. This green gold dragon from Sirius. Okay. Brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Sirius. I don't know if I said Sirius, but Sirius. Your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. Okay. All right, you guys. Again, if you like this, if you want to give it a like, that would be cool. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would appreciate that. All right, you guys. Thanks a lot.